All right, welcome back. Let's see, July 23rd. I'm going to be heading up to Utah this evening and spending the night up there trying to get on the water first thing in the morning tomorrow. So I'm doing a little bit of tackle prep today and getting everything ready for my MTB Slam. I'm actually only really bringing, other than some terminal tackle, I'm really only bringing my mystery tackle box, or the 2 mystery tackle boxes I got this month with me. Trying to complete the Slam, really trying to fill out both boxes. So I'm gonna go ahead and tie some stuff on, and we'll go back over and look at how I'm gonna fish, or how I'm planning to fish each setup, and what rods I've got everything tied on. So back in a minute. All right, now that we got everything tied on, let's review the rods and reels we got everything tied on. So, start with the Buddha Baits snooze alarm buzz bait. I've got this on my normal spinnerbait / buzz bait rod. It's a Johnny Morris Carbon Light Bass Pro Shops medium, 7-foot medium fast action. 10-pound Iser line, and it's a Tatula Tactical 7.3 reel. All right, the chatterbait is basically on the same setup, except it's a medium heavy rod. Tatula Tactical 8.1. I'll just have to watch my speed on this one. 15-pound. I don't know if this is Iser line or if this is. Don't remember if this is Iser line or a fluorocarbon, but I'll put a trailer hook on this thing tomorrow. Once I get out on the water, I just don't want the extra hook dangling around getting snagged up while I'm traveling. So that is the Cyclone Baits weighted jig. All right, so the V&M cork pin I rigged up on a Jean LaRue swinging football head as a shaky head. So this is on a Phoenix Maxim 6'10", medium heavy fast with a 13 fishing concept KP reel. This is spool with 20-pound braid, and then I've got a 15-pound Seagar leader, about 2 feet long on here. All right, so the Skinny Bear hook I tied up as a drop shot, and then I'll add the Pro Split shot on the bottom end of this. Just because of the way this thing attaches, I'm not sure I trust this in the middle of my line. It looks like there's a sharp edge on here, and tungsten's really notorious for cutting line. So the last thing I want to do is have that piece of tungsten wrapped into my main line. My plan is just to wrap it in down here on the dropper, and then I'll plan on using that with little Charlie's Worms little bow. And I got this rigged on a Phoenix M1, excuse me, medium light 7'2", with a Daiwa SV105, and this is spooled with 8-pound Invisex. All right, so the Z-Man Punch Craw I rigged up on a fairly small flipping hook. Got a small I think that's a 1/4 ounce flipping weight, punching weight, and I've got a bobber stop on that. And this is on a Tatula, medium heavy, regular, so kind of a moderate fast, 30-pound spider wire fluoro braid, so it's a sinking braid, and got about a 2-foot Seaguar 15-pound leader on that as well. This may get shuffled around on rods, but I think I'll be okay with this weight. The little Timber Hog, I got rigged up on an extra wide gap hook, light wire, I believe that's a VMC, and I think this is a 1/4 ounce. It may not be that big, but I think this is a 1/4 ounce weight. I've got it pegged right now about a foot high, set up on a Mojo rig. So once the fish go deep, this will kind of be my go-to. There's some deep grass in the lake I'm going to be fishing, so my plan is to drag this over some of those deep grass beds later in the day once it starts warming up a good bit. I've got this rig on a Daiwa Tatula 610 medium heavy fast action, and it's got a Daiwa Tatula Type R reel on it, and this is 30-pound Power Pro. And then the little Excite XB1, I'm going to be throwing on a Denali Jadewood J2 with a 13 Fishing Concept A 5301. And this has got, I believe this is 10-pound Seaguar and Vizex line on it. And I won't rig this. This one I'll actually wait till I get to the lake. I don't like driving around with treble hooks on my rods. So has a tendency to get hung up on things and tear things up. So anyway, I'll check back in on the lake and see how this all goes. All right, so I'm out on the lake. It's time to rig up the drop shot. See how these little Mr. Finesse tungstens work. Okay, so the way it says you're supposed to rig this thing is to put the line in the slot. There's a little insert in the slot. And then just wrap it through a couple times. So let's see. Alright, I got this thing all wrapped up in here. I don't have a whole lot of confidence that this is going to stay. It's got wrapped in about 6 times. I don't know, we'll see. If I lose this weight, I'm just going to a conventional or a conventional drop weight. This smells so good. the bait's snoozing along here. So the one thing I noticed about it is it's real good about coming to the surface. Comes to the surface nice and quick. School fish right there. There we go, fish on. Ooh, he's a good one too. All right, I already lost one this morning trying to boat flip it. All right, there we go. Not a bad little fish. I swear this is a spotted bass. He's got the little rough spot on his tongue. It's crazy there aren't supposed to be spots in here. There we go. Let's get this guy back in the water. Thanks, fella. Not sure if it was a tree or a little fish. Look at that. He hit it as it hit it when it hit the water. Oh, actually, it's not a little fish. That's a good fish. I'm lethargic. Just kind of came to the boat. I'm not going to complain. There's my fish on that Cyclone Baits lightning blade. That, I believe, is the first fish I have ever caught on a bladed jig. And he ate it. Got him hooked right through the top of the mouth, up into the bone. I'll have to work to get this one, at least skinny water. Okay. There he is. Later, fella. He ate it too. He didn't screw around.
He wanted it, I guess. Just reeling it back in. That's funny. It's fish. Count it. Even more fun. Drum shot. Huh. Look at that shit. Got him. On the lure at the bait I didn't think I was going to have any luck with today. Guess he just liked the worm. Been flipping this guy for 10 minutes. Finally got my drop shot at him. Here he is. So I got the skinny bear hook, and there went the hook. I got the skinny bear hook. I got the little low worm, and I got that weight, and it's a spot.
All right, so that was my shot at the MTB Slam for July. So if you're to this point, obviously you've watched the video. No luck on the Excite Baits XB1 crankbait, and no luck on the V&M Baits pork pin. I got 3 pretty good strikes. In fact, I threw into a school bass with that pork pin on that shaky head, and watched them pick it up 2 different times, and I just never had it in their mouth when I went to set the hook. And that XB1, just the lake I'm fishing, the color was good. There's just not a lot of spots, the right depth to throw a square bill. If you're throwing a crankbait, usually if you're throwing something, diving 10 to 15 feet, either it's just a real open bottom, or the covers for the shallow areas, or the cover's really, really deep for most of the areas that have cover. So anyway, we'll try it again next month, and until next time, cheers and tight lines.